Okay, I think we are live. Now, here's the deal. If you've never been a part of a live video on YouTube, well, you might be a little underwhelmed because it's literally just like watching a real YouTube channel. The only difference is that I am a little delayed. And so if you guys want to type out questions or have comments, then I will look at them, but they'll be like about 15 seconds behind what I say. So do not be alarmed because I am here and I will deliver the message that I talked about tonight. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I see some of you are already like plugging in. Give me some thumbs up if you guys are on, if you're ready to learn. And I would like to know, like, who is hearing about what Beachbody Coaches do for the first time? Give me a thumbs up or type something in the comments if this is the very first time you even have learned or heard or watched a webinar about what I do. There's so many questions and I get them all the time. And I don't mind answering all your questions because our team is expanding, and I know before I started this, I really wanted to know the details. I really wanted to know what it was all about. And honestly, the thing that kept on popping in my mind was not necessarily, because I did not know any other Beachbody coaches, but I now assume that a lot of people who follow me or anyone on our team for that matter on social media, you might be like, why are they posting about their workouts all the time? Like, what's the big deal? I don't care if you worked out today. What's this shake you're talking about? Okay, cool. Like, you like your life. You like your family. That's really cool. But why is she talking about it all the time? Well, I will tell you. I'm going to break it down, and since I'm a visual learner, I am going to share with you guys a PowerPoint because I want to be to the point. I want to honor your time. I want to give you the details, and then honestly, the ball is going to be in your court. I'm going to tell you what Beachbody coaches do, and I'll answer the famous question, do we get paid to post our workouts? Okay, I get that question a lot, and it's kind of like a yes and a no kind of thing. Do I get direct payment from Beachbody as for the frequent times that I post about a program I'm working out to? No. But is this a job for me now? Yes. This is my full-time job. What do? I lead online monthly fitness groups. Okay, like as a Beachbody coach, what I do is I desire to be healthy. I desire to use these programs at home. I desire to eat healthy and use their expertise to learn how to eat right on a budget and get the best kind of nutrition in my body. And I then open up my knowledge or experience, although not perfect. I open that up and say, hey, how about I lead online support groups, accountability groups, fitness challenges every single month to help my new friends that I'm connecting with do the same thing that I'm doing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a disclaimer. There's kind of two parts of Beachbody. There's one part where you could be a customer, you can use these programs, you can connect with a coach, and you can just get fit. I love it. I love that part. But what I'm talking about tonight is the business side of Beachbody, and that might not be something you're familiar with. So stay tuned, stay connected with me, because there is a whole other magical, like, behind the curtain details of the business side of Beachbody and how allowing Beachbody to, I mean, for lack of a better word, give us a kickback, give their customers a kickback for using their programs and using them so well that they get results. Like, I get results by using Beachbody programs and products, and so I then am rewarded by Beachbody by referring other customers to Beachbody. You see how that works? It's definitely a flow. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we will get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. All right, so I'm assuming everyone can see that totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and expand my screen because I don't want there to be any confusion. But really, I just want to say welcome. And if you're watching this and you're like, ooh, that sounds pretty cool so far. If you know somebody in your life, mom, friend, neighbor, whatever, sister, who might enjoy having a job online that could either be something on the side to help them develop cushion in their life financially, or they just need motivation from a group of women who are living to get fit, and it happens to be rewarding financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever they need. Go ahead and share this link with a friend. You can copy and paste the URL at the top and go for it. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome. What Beachbody is, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself, share my story a little bit. I'm Laura. Hello, I'm Laura, and I actually became a coach in 2013, but I'm kind of reverse it a little bit, and I'm going to share with you what my life looked like before 2013. Now, maybe some of you on this call knew me before 2013, before I started Beachbody, so you know who what I did and what I was all about before Beachbody. I was still the same person. I don't think I was as mature. I don't think I was as wise. I don't think I was as comfortable with myself. But I was still me, a normal girl, just trying to do the thing in life, like trying to be successful at what she does, trying to achieve her dreams, trying to start a family. But in 2008, I started at a company, a medical company, and I actually ended up climbing the corporate ladder in this corporate American company. It was a publicly traded company. It was there from 2008 to 2013 for 5 years. And on the outside looking in, it was like, wow, Laura is young and she's climbed up to be a marketing director and she's doing really big things. She's traveling all the time. Man, she just looks like she has the life. And let me tell you something. What you see on the surface is so bizarre, because on the inside, I was struggling. On the inside, I was frazzled. On the inside, I was crying myself to sleep most nights. Isn't that so sad? I don't know if you guys feel frazzled. I don't know if you feel exhausted. I don't know where you are in life, but if you know that feeling of feeling dissatisfied and feeling like there's a void in your life and going through these things, I don't know if you're a career woman or not, but I was. And I just remember feeling like I cannot do this for the rest of my life. I'm supposed to retire like this? Like, how in the world am I supposed to live my life feeling so zonked all the time and discouraged and behind and stressed? Like, physically, I was getting really sick by just the stress of my career. I never knew if I was doing a good enough job. I was getting heart palpitations. I had adult acne. I was dealing with IBS, acid reflux. I was dealing with ulcers, like really weird things that a 20-year-old should not deal with. And I realized it was lifestyle. I worked out, I stayed active, I ate what I thought okay, but it wasn't my best. And I didn't know that. I wasn't really educated on it. I just kind of got by, right? But in 2012, I got pregnant and I had my first son. Oh my gosh, guys, that changed my world. So when I had bouncing baby Leland, things flipped upside down, and I thought, I have got to come home. There's no other option. I'm going to come home. I don't know why. I can't do this anymore. I can't be a white-collar lady anymore. I'm exhausted. I'm frazzled. This is not how I want to live my life. Now, this is my story. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is only my story. You might have a completely different story, and that's okay. For me, I wanted to change because I wanted to come home. So my desire with Beachbody was for it to always be a full-time thing. A lot of people do this on the side, part-time, while they're working a full-time job. Totally cool. For me, I did my full-time job and Beachbody for a while until I made enough money to be able to bring myself home. So I retired myself in 2013 and became a full-time Beachbody coach. By 2014, our team just continued to grow and expand, and we were a top team. Actually, we ended the year at number 62 in the company out of 300,000. So that was awesome. In 2015, same thing. We ended at top 100. That was awesome. We are just continuing to expand and grow. And so I think it's about time for me to continue to educate other women who might want to change, or who just might want accountability, or who might want fun and support and a reward system where you can feel significant and you could really help somebody as you're helping yourself. It really is absolutely incredible. So as you learn about me, you are also going to learn about Moxie, and that's our team, okay? And my life mantra is love fast and live slow. Those 4 words are what I dictate every decision that I make? Am I loving quickly? Is a reflex of mine just to love, to give, to serve? What does somebody else need? How can I help somebody else? And to live slow, you guys know I said having my baby boy changed my life. So I wanted to live slow enough to enjoy these young years with my children, to enjoy spending time with my husband, who I did also retire after a lot of hard work. And we, as a team, have named ourselves Moxie. And that literally was just something that came to my brain because I loved what it stood for. In my previous company, my boss used to always tell me that I was tenacious, but I did not think that the word tenacious was a good name for a team. So after, Smarty McSmart Laura Googled it, Moxie came up, and it really just stands for everything that I want to be a part of. The ability to face challenges with spirit and courage. Because whether it be starting an online business or facing how in the world you're going to, do your job with efficiency, or how you're going to raise your children without losing your mind, you have got to have the ability to face challenges with spirit and courage. Amen or amen. So I founded Moxie in 2013. We have about 1,000 coaches on our team, 30 of which have achieved a rank called Diamond, which is pretty significant in the business. And so our team is moving and grooving, and I'm very proud to represent them. I'm very proud to be a part of the amazing integrity our team stands for. So you might be wondering, okay, hi Laura, nice to meet you. Okay, your team is Moxie. That's pretty cool. I would be a part of a community. But what is Beachbody? Okay, what do you do as a coach? I want to first ask you a question. What do you want? Why are you on this webinar? Why are you spending time on a Monday night? Seriously, y'all, why are you spending time on Monday night listening to me talk about this? Do you want to be debt-free? Have you heard us talking about that? Do you want to travel with your family? Oh my gosh, it's so motivating to me to be able to travel. Do you want to get, do you want to have the flexibility to get mani and pedis? Do you want to save for college? Do you want to pay off your car loan, retire your parents? Do you want to go on a second honeymoon with your husband? Do you want to be able to afford organic groceries? Do you want to be in the best shape of your life? How about before we move forward, you have your internal conversation and you decide, what am I in this for? Like, why am I wanting to learn more about this? Is there a need in my life? Is there something that I want in my life that I'm not achieving? Like, am I not headed in the right direction? In 5 years, am I going to be where I want to be in life? Okay, so all of these things that you want, some options to achieve it, be it maybe you just need more financial freedom. Do you need to go back to school and get more education so you're qualified for a higher paying job? Or do you need to apply for new jobs? Do you need to ask for more hours at your job, pick up more shifts? Or should you open a franchise? Should you start your own restaurant? Should you do something else? Like, there's a lot of options for you to be able to create a dream job, right? So I explained to you guys earlier that as Beachbody Coaches, this business is online and it's simple. It's really simple. Now, it's a lot of hard work, but it's fun work. I enjoy connecting with people. I am an introvert at heart, but I get to do it on my own time. Behind my computer screen, I get to connect with people over something that I use literally every single day and that I know work. So it's just sharing my experience. So I work on my own transformation first and foremost. And then I invite my friends and family to join me on this journey. I lead these online groups every single month. And then I desire to grow as a person. I am a much stronger person than I was 3 years ago before Beachbody, because I feel like once you do this, you just have to hit the accelerator on what you're willing to learn, and your leadership skills and your organization skills and your time management skills. Like, you just kind of learn as you go, and I've grown tremendously. And if you're willing to share your journey and your story through, be it social media, be it through email, face-to-face, doing online, doing workout groups at your house, I don't know. You don't have to be a professional nutritionist. You don't have to be a personal trainer. But just opening up your heart, loving fast, to share with people what these Beachbody products have done for you. If you've not yet started or, tried out a workout program with Beachbody, or if you've not, cleaned up your diet, followed some of our nutrition plans, introduced Shakeology daily, then you might not have personal connection of how good you can feel when you're actually living a healthy lifestyle. And that would be my number one step. For you, if you're interested in joining our team, I would encourage you to first and foremost, you can sign up on our team, get a program, get some nutrition facts, and you work on your own transformation. But that's what we do as coaches. We work on ourselves, and through that, we express to others how it's helped us, and we all come together and we lead these groups every single month. And that's how I built my entire income. Not only my entire income, but my husband was able to retire, and now I'm working on helping my mom retire. I'm a mom of 2 boys, 2 toddlers, and somehow I'm just passionate about making this work. So I'm going to break this down for you. Some of you might be business-minded. Some of you might just be, thinking, I just want to absorb all the knowledge that I can. So follow me here. The options that I gave you to begin with is that if you're desiring some kind of change in your life, if you're desiring some kind of dream life or something that would provide freedom, that would provide significance, that would provide cushion in your life because you're stressed out, you could go back to college, or you could, like I said, add more hours to your job or open a business. If you go back to college, did you know that the average tuition is $35,000? And that's a 4-year degree. So you would be spending $35,000 for 4 years, and there's actually no guarantee of a job afterwards. I know from experience, and a lot of you do too, that you're not even using the degree that you have. So if you go back to school, what are the chances that you're going to land that dream job? Okay? If you just want to add more hours to a job, or if you want to apply for different jobs, okay, cool. I'm all about people going for something. If you're not happy, I want you to make a positive change. So I'm simply just laying out the options. Did you know the average salary? I got this information. It's actually a Florida salary, so it might be different for you. But the average salary in the state of Florida is $40,000. And that person gets an average of 11 days off a year. And your paycheck depends on you keeping that job. I mean, you guys, I don't know if you've experienced job loss, but in an 18-month period, I saw my dad get let go, my husband get let go, and my father-in-law get let go. By that point, I was like, holy bananas. This is absurd that somebody is telling the men in my life that they are not a part of their business strategy. So they're cutting off the cord. They're cutting my family off, and they're saying, no more. You're not getting an income anymore. You are worth nothing to me because you're not in my business strategy. And so they were left like floundering, trying to find something else to help pay for their family's life. And I thought, ooh, I don't like that. That makes me nervous. I need more security than that. I need something that has a direct reflection on my work ethic. It has a direct reflection on a passion that I have. And I don't want my life to be in somebody else's hands to say, oh, well, you can keep your job today, but tomorrow I'm just not quite sure. So here's the other option. If you choose to open your own business, some people do this through opening a franchise, like a brick and mortar kind of thing. If you want to open a Quiznos or, a yogurt shop or whatever. The average cost of starting a franchise, just the average, is $35,000. But let me tell you something. It could go up to like $200,000. People mortgage their homes to start a business. Oh my gosh. So what's crazy is that the average profit for your own private business is $66,000. Now that's a good salary, but it doesn't include the utilities, the rent, the leasing of the. There's so much overhead when you're talking about a business like that. But now that we've broken that down, now that you know, okay, if you have a desire in your life to make a change in 5, 10, 15 years, you want to be living differently than you are right now. Not because you're miserable necessarily, or not because everything's terrible, but it's just not the direction that you saw yourself. Like, you don't want to retire like this. You want to retire on time, and you want to retire not a nervous wreck. You don't want your health to continue to get worse because you're stressed out. Girl, you need freedom. You need a to change, and listen to me. Listen to me. It doesn't matter if it's with our team or not. I'm saying with Beachbody or not. I just want you to open your mind. Just open your mind and consider, are you going to be courageous enough to make a change? It doesn't have to be black and white. You don't have to go in and quit your job tomorrow and start something brand new. It could be a one bite at a time thing. It could be you ease into it. You take a year to shift from one career to the other, but something's got to change. If something doesn't change, nothing's going to change. And you're going to find yourself in the same spot 5, 10, 15 years from now thinking, I woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't want you to have that regret. So let me tell you guys, what if you could open your own franchise for $40? Okay? Does that change things? Does that change things? If you open up a franchise like a brick and mortar, like an actual store, okay, it could range from $10,000 to $20,000 to $200,000. You have skin in the game. If I put $200,000 down to start a business, you better believe I'm going to work my tail off to get that money back so I don't lose everything I have. But the risk actually is, I've seen over and over and over again, that when people find out that becoming a Beachbody coach only costs $40, then they think, well, I'll go ahead and do it because it's only $40 and I'll just see what happens. But their mindset is not of somebody who is actually starting a business. Their mindset is, well, it's only $40, so if nothing comes of it, it's no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that nothing is going to come of anything that you're halfway in. Nothing is going to come if you just think, well, I'll just see if I can make a lot of money by doing nothing. Right? Like, how absurd and snotty and entitled is that? I'm just sick of that. Like, no offense to you, but if signing up as a coach is $40 and then it's actually, $15.95 a month afterwards, by the way, military and veterans are completely free. They don't have to pay anything to be a coach. Thank you so much for your service. But I don't want you to allow the low startup cost cause you to create this in your mind to be just like a hobby. Because then it's going to pay like a hobby, and then you might be discouraged, and then you might not see the fruit of the labor. You might not experience the lifestyle, the freedom, and the fun that this could be, because the potential really is limitless. So breaking it down a little bit more, a benefit of having a franchise is that you're established into a brand. So if you're, let's say, this is totally hypothetical, but again, this is business-minded. If you wanted to start your own business, if you want to do something on the side, if you wanted to be a dog walker, if you wanted to be a nanny, if you wanted to start your own business on Etsy, if you wanted to whatever, there's a lot of options. And there's sometimes a lot of brand recognition that comes with those. With coaching, it's kind of cool because the branding is phenomenal. P90X, Insanity, Shakeology, 21 Day Fix. People know about these things. And so connecting with a brand with such high integrity and quality, I am so proud to be a representative of this brand. Beachbody spends $150 million plus on mainstream marketing to create a brand recognition and continually develops new programs and products. Oh, so it's kind of like, thank you. They are doing so much work for me because I don't have to get out there, spend money on billboards, spend money on commercials, spend money on advertisements. I literally just have to myself be a product of the product. I literally just have to use the products and talk about them. It is so simple and not complicated, but people complicate it because of, I don't know why, because they're fearful or because they quite don't understand that all they have to do is lead these groups every month, or they complicate it because, their kids are busy or they're exhausted or because they're frustrated because they haven't lost 100 pounds yet. And I just think, just stay consistent. This might take, 3, 6, 12 months, 5 years, but isn't it worth it to, while you're building an online business, to help you financially, you're getting in the best shape of your life? Not only that, you can influence your family to get in the best shape of your life. Another benefit or guideline for opening a franchise versus coaching is that a lot of people think that there's a specific way and a specific rules, or I guess you could say rule book or policy and procedures that require for coaching. Here's what I love is that it is my business, my personal business. I don't have a boss. I got nobody telling me what to do. I have my mentors. I have people who have succeeded in front of me that I learned from, but I talk about my faith. I can talk about my kids. I can talk about what I want, how I want, when I want, and it's my brand. It's me. Nobody's going to tell me to be politically correct. Nobody's going to tell me that I can't talk about my faith or my kids or what excites me or what frustrates me. It's me, and I love that. So your success is completely linked not only to your efforts, but to how you're able to help your team succeed. So there's such like an overall gratification in working with our team, working with Moxie. We want you to succeed. You want us to succeed. And it's no longer like neck and neck, pulling each other down or stepping on each other to get ahead. I've been in that environment. It's no bueno. So how does this work? First, you start working on you. You inspire a few people to start their journey, who then inspire a few others, who then inspire a few others, who then inspire others. It's a pay it forward business. I really don't know if I can explain it any differently than telling you we lead online groups every single month, and then you can apprentice us. You can co-lead with us with these fitness groups every single month, and then when you're ready, you can lead your own group and then invite people to join your group, and then you can help people apprentice with you in your groups, and then you can teach them how to lead their own groups, so on and so forth and so forth. It's just like a big community here. This coach family is phenomenal. I never feel alone. I love the friendships that I formed. I mean, I've made some of my best friends here online, and then I meet them in person later. It's kind of cool. So you have the nutrition, you have the peer support, you have the fitness. It's like the perfect tripod of one, being your best self, and two, being in a community that matters, that's really making a difference. I'm not just telling you that we're selling an item. Like, I'm not over here selling purses. I'm not over here selling you notebooks. I'm not over here selling you cool gadgets. I'm over here selling you health and fitness and community. What about that is not hungry to you? Who doesn't want to be healthier? So I'm over here sharing with you solutions to help you feel better with your confidence, with your, energy, with your stress level, with your finances. So I'll talk about this all day, every day until I'm blue in the face, because I love it. It's really, really, really phenomenal. So this is our team. Well, this is some of our team. We have events that we go to every year. Our annual conference is called Summit. We have retreats frequently for those who qualify. For example, we have a retreat this weekend in Florida in November. There's another event going on. So you might not want to travel to hang out with us, but if you wanted to be a part of our fun in person, then you could. I mean, there's so many chances here where you can just get connected to our fun, be a part of something big, realize that we're giving back not only to our families, but to the community. But our hashtag is We Are Moxie. So if you wanted to continue to research, just hashtag We Are Moxie on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and I bet you'll learn a lot about us. And what we do matters. It's not just about what we do for ourselves, but Beachbody as a whole, Beachbody Coaches are changing the world. And that sounds so dramatic and romanticized, but it's true. Because look at this right here. And I know that these graphics are kind of blurry, so I'm so sorry. But $200,000 has been given to the Raincatcher organization, which is clean water sources for third world countries. And this is just this year, by the way. $100,000 was given to You Gotta Believe, and it's an organization in New York City to help teenagers in foster care get into permanent homes. $71,000 was given to Red Cross to help the Calgary fires that happened a few months back. $2 million has been given to the International Justice Mission to help fight sex slavery. And Moxie completely partners with IJM. We do a lot of one-on-one, fundraisers and donations for IJM specifically, depending on the swag and the team gear that we sell and buy. $689,000 has been given to Mission Continues, and that actually helps transition veterans out of active duty. $586,000 has been given to Upward Bound House, which helps homeless families get into shelter, most of which are single moms. And $500,000 just recently was given to the Lakota tribe on Pine Ridge Native American Reservation to help them with water and shelter. So what's phenomenal is this is from Beachbody Coaches, not because they say, hey, here's an email. Everyone who wants to contribute you give us $1. No, 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 no. What this means is that every time a customer joins our mission, every time we connect a customer into our groups and help them achieve a healthier and fulfilling life, a portion of what we get, a portion of what we sell, a portion of the commission that we earn, that's also going to be donated to these causes. So Beachbody as a whole is such a phenomenally focused, integrity-full, is that even a word? Integral, and genuine, valuable, amazing, I don't know. You pick an adjective. But what happens is a portion of what Beachbody coaches sell, share, whatever word you want to use, a portion of what Beachbody coaches produce for the company goes to these causes. Let me tell you something. That is amazing. That is amazing to know that my hard work is making a difference outside of my four-wall house. It absolutely is. So I use the S word. Some of you might be like, I am not a salesperson. So let me back up. We don't sell stuff. We provide solutions to help others successfully achieve their goals. If you think about like the top 10 New Year's resolutions, here they are: to get organized, to help others, to learn something new, to get out of debt, more family time, enjoy more life, quit smoking, lose weight, quit drinking, and exercise. Out of those 10 things, do you guys even understand how many of those I can help people with? Because I have the tools, because I know what Beachbody provides, and I know that I can partner with them, hold their hand, and connect them to a community group that's going to help them achieve some of these things. I'm sharing solutions for the things that people want. People want more time with their family. People want to help other people. There's such gratification knowing that you are helping somebody else. People want to get out of debt. I can help people do that. I am sharing goodness. I'm sharing good things. Some of you might be saying, show me the money. Okay, this is cool. I dig it. You lead these groups every month. You're a coach. You build a business. Yada yada yada. But how in the world can you really earn an income? I'm going to share something with you guys. But remember, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income, because that would be so ridiculous. And honestly, it would be a scam. If somebody's like, you can earn $1,000 in 24 hours. They're lying to you, because every ounce of income depends on your own effort, diligence, and skill. I'm just going to lay that out there for you. I pride myself on encouraging my team to bust out of their comfort zones and to work really hard and to apply the trainings that we've set up. But I'm telling you that your paycheck, the desire for financial freedom, is going to be a direct reflection on how many people that you're helping. So let that sink in. When I was a brand new coach, my first paycheck was $0. By the second week, I had earned $60, not too shabby. By the first month, I had earned $129. By the fourth month, I had earned $358. But let me explain something to you. This is actually weekly. It's not like the month, it's by week. So each week, I was earning around $358. Let me fast forward a little bit. Weekly, 1 year into this, I was earning $1,000, which means I matched that previous corporate income. By 18 months, I was making $1,600. By 2 years, $2,200. I actually get really I don't really get uncomfortable sharing these with you, because when I was in your shoes, I needed to know this, because I had such high goals for myself, and I was not going to invest my energy and time and focus into something that I knew couldn't really provide for my family financially. So I'm sharing this truly, please listen to my heart. I'm sharing this from a completely humble, pure heart. I share this to open your eyes on what's possible, and not to toot a horn, and not to say this is guaranteed, but to tell you that I've done this, so I know that you could do this. There's nothing different. There's nothing different between you and I. So the first week I made $0. At 2.5 years into it, I was making $3,300 a week. Now, was that worth $40 to start my business? Yeah, it was. It was worth that much. So worst case scenario, if you invest in $40, or let's say you want a program and you want Shakeology, so it's not $40, it's actually $140. If you wanted to sign up, join our team, become a coach, join one of our groups, get results, if that sounds like something you want to dive into, we encourage you to buy a fitness program and to start drinking Shakeology, because duh, we want you to experience health. We want you to become healthier. So that's $140. What's the worst case scenario? What if you want to do this, but nobody wants to join you? What if a lot of people tell me, I'm not a salesperson, I can't sell anything? Well, whatever, I just totally discussed that. But I tell people, like, okay, the worst case scenario is that you're going to connect to new, driven, inspiring friends on your team. You're going to focus on yourself and get into shape. You're going to face your fears head on and grow as a person, because nobody ever regrets getting out of their comfort zone. And I know that there's different strokes for different folks. No big deal. You make the rules because it's your business. Some people join our team and they just love the discount, and I love that. A discount coach is somebody who wants to drink Shakeology on a regular basis with zero sales, and they still save $16 a month because of the discount they get by being a coach, having that membership. A hobby coach is somebody who perhaps already has a job that they love, and they love these products, they enjoy sharing them with others, and so they're like, hey, I don't mind some extra cash. I'll do this on the side, on and off, when people come to me. Cool. Business builders are people who are like, yeah, I really would love to do this, and I have some needs in my life, and maybe this could be something I want to do eventually full-time, whether it be immediate 6 months from now or in 5 years. But if you would like to build a life of freedom with this thriving team that's doing this, I would definitely say that you're a business builder. But you can do this anyway. Like, you could be a coach and run your own race and have your own goals. No, there's no quota. There's no contract. There's no pressure. We literally just tell you the roadmap for success, and we have a team page full of community and support. And we say, who wants help? Who needs one-on-one direction? Who needs training? Who wants to chat with me today? And we're fun and we're encouraging, and you just have to experience it for yourself. So our team provides weekly training calls. We provide one-on-one training with your coach. We provide small group training or apprentices if you would like to do that route. We provide social media training. There's countless video trainings and manuals depending on your learning preference. And surely we have a place to dream big and live your best life. Like, we're all about you just being you, celebrating that, and having fun with us, but being willing to work hard, like being willing to grow as a person. So this is kind of like my favorite part. What now? What now? I want you to message the person who invited you to this call. I want you to message the person, how in the world, like if you're listening to the recording, who sent you this link, right? Tell me, tell that person, like shoot them a message, talk about it. Who sent you his link? What's on your mind? Let them know, hey, I want to do this. I'm ready to get a fitness program. I'm ready to start drinking Shakeology, and I should go ahead and sign up as a coach at the same time, because I'm going to tell you something. What's really cool is that it will waive your fee to sign up as a coach. Signing up as a coach is $40. But if you go ahead and purchase the program and Shakeology, then you will not have to pay that $40 at all. Being a coach will be free. So that's kind of a win-win, right? Let them walk you through the sign-up process, super easy. And if you're wanting to be a hobby coach or a business coach, then you could be involved in our next new coach training group, right? And then you could be an apprentice coach in the next group, so you can do this on your own time, get that firsthand experience. So here's what I want to share with you. Something pretty cool, something special that is, here's an opportunity for you to learn, to join our coach family in our movement to really make a difference in the lives around us, is that there's a new coach training that we are leading starting next week on September 19th. There's a new coach kickoff party. And then we're going to do this training online. It's kind of like a course, kind of like an online course, but it's hosted through a private group on Facebook. But that's kind of the flow. If you're willing to take a 15-day course, nothing crazy, but if you're willing to just walk through those 15 days, there's like a Q&A kind of thing each day, a post to respond to, maybe a video to watch for training, talking to your coach one-on-one, maybe getting on a phone with them to ask questions. That starts next week. So here's the kicker. We want you to really consider this. We want you to really consider this. And I want you to, more than just consider this, I want you to consider, like, what's the risk involved? What are you going to lose? You're going to have the tools to be your healthiest self. You're going to join a community of people who are positive, who want to be better, who are really, joined in, excited to sharpen one another. And I just love it. Like, I love it. I love our team. So if this sounds like something you need in your life, be it for financial reasons, be it for a career change, be it for the simple accountability for your own fitness, and if you happen to know other people who would want to join our monthly fitness groups, then cool, like, tell them about it. But because that group starts next week, the deadline to sign up is next week, right? Like, you guys have to join our team this week. You have got to pull the plug. Like, you've got to make this happen. You've got to talk to the coach who invited you here and really get connected, because our new coach training starts next Monday. That means, like, bare minimum, like the last second has to be Sunday night. I know that for me personally, for anyone who wants to join me and my team, I am requiring people to sign up by Friday because I want people who are committed. Like, I want people who are like, yeah, I'm in it. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm in it. I'm going to sign up by the 16th. Like, I'm not going to have cold feet. I know this is going to help me. I will have no regrets. I just want to be a part of something that you're doing. So honestly, if you're in it, let's be in it. Don't go back and forth. Like, let's just be in it. Nothing about this will you regret. It will be phenomenal. We will help you. We will hold your hand. We will encourage you. And I'm so excited to welcome so many of you guys to our team. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending some time with me on this Monday night. I love talking about what I do. So for those of you who are ever questioning, why in the world does she post her workouts all the time? Do you get kickback for it? Are you working for Beachbody? And the answer is yes, and the answer is no. I am a Beachbody coach, and I lead monthly online fitness groups every single month, simply because I have walked through the programs, simply because I have walked through nutrition plans. And I am not a certified personal trainer. I am not a certified nutritionist. I am a mom of two who has built a career online because I want to be healthier. And so my job is, I'm privileged and I'm honored to be able to have this gig where I talk to people about it, share about it, and so I post about it. And so I post about my workouts because for some reason, the more that I post about my workouts or post about my life or post about who I am, what I'm about, the more that people are interested, because you know why? Positivity is contagious. Happiness is contagious. Change is contagious. So you will continue to see me post about Beachbody. You will continue to see your friend who invited you here to post about Beachbody, because it's really something that we enjoy. Like, it really is something that we love to talk about, and we've experienced it firsthand. You see those smiling faces in the filtered image behind this. It's because people really do feel like they're a part of something bigger, and people really do feel like they're a part of this community, and I'm so excited about that. So guys, thank you so much for joining on. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, whatever you're thinking right now, go shoot a message to the person who invited you here and give them some feedback. Tell them where you are, tell them what you're thinking, and you guys can take the next steps to make sure that you sign up before next week so you can join that new coach training. Capiche? All right? Peace out, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.